They were bothering me, hallelujah, about my own ego, and they got me right where they wanted me, and I signed it. But I didn't want to hurt Daniel, but I signed it. I didn't want him to have to get thrown in the den, but I signed it because I got stuck on myself. Sometimes we messed up our own self because we were stuck on ourselves. I'm not going to get no help in here today. Just trying to please ourselves. Just trying to please our flesh. Just trying, hallelujah, to get ourselves what we wanted, and we got ourselves in a mess because most of the stuff we've gotten into, most of the times we got in trouble, we can't blame nobody but ourselves. Hallelujah. But watch this. The king said, even though I messed up, Daniel, I still believe God. I almost feel like preaching. Is there anybody that feels like I still believe God, even though I did it, even though I'm in trouble, even though I created a mess, I still believe God is able to deliver you out of this mess. He said, I know I created this mess for you, but I believe God is bigger than my mistake. I just felt that thing. Shake your neighbor's hand and tell him, God is bigger than your mess up. Yeah, God is bigger than that. He's bigger than your mistake. He's bigger than what you did. You're upset that you did it. You're mad that you did it. If you had it to do over again, you wouldn't do it. But don't kill yourself the rest of your life because God is still greater than your mistake. Somebody shout hallelujah. He said, I made a big mess, but I still believe God is able to deliver you. There's nothing I can do. I can't change the law. I got to throw you into the lion's den, but I'm still believing God. And my brothers and sisters, when you're facing a rough situation, it might be because of your righteousness. It might be because you did something that got yourself in the mess, or it might be a little bit of both. But whatever the case might be, I'm going down believing God. I'm going in the rough place, still determined, still got faith, still committed, still consecrated, and I still know God is able to get me out of this. I tell somebody God's going to get you out of it. I know you might be in a mess right now, but lift your eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh your help. Your help is coming from the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah. He said, Daniel, I don't want to do it, but there's nothing I can do. Hallelujah. They tricked you. They coerced me to do it. And I got to throw you down into the den of lions. But I still believe God. And so they threw Daniel down into the den. Hallelujah. It didn't look good. It didn't seem good. It didn't feel like he was going to make it. And I'm preaching to somebody this afternoon that feels like you're going down into a valley, down into a den like Daniel did. You're staring at a rough situation. You're looking at a rough place. Trouble on every side. You got some demons after you. Those lions were hungry that day, and they wanted to eat Daniel up. And you got some demons that are hungry for you. They're trying to kill you. They're trying to get you. And they'll do anything necessary to get you right where they want you. The Bible said he comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I'm so glad today to know that God has given us power over all the power of the enemy. So they threw him down into the lion's den. But God wasn't done with him yet. And I came to tell somebody this afternoon, it may not look good, but it's not over yet. You may be in a rough place, but it's not over until God says it's over. The devil might be staring you down, but God is getting ready to intervene and intercept the devil's plan and turn the situation around. All of a sudden, when the lion went to open his a sudden God sent some help down in the den. It doesn't matter how far down you may go. You're not so far down that God can't send you some help. There's not a situation so bad that God can't turn it around for good. Let me say it one more time. There's not a situation so bad that God can't turn it around for your good. There's not a situation that's called impossible, because all things are possible to him that believeth. There's not a season that's so bad in your life that God can't pull some glory out of it. In fact, God let me know on this morning when I was complaining to the Lord and telling him, I know you've never done that, this is my testimony, telling him this has been my worst year. I've been dealing with physical challenge all year long, sick in my body, dealing with storms coming against me, and I said, Lord, why am I going through what I'm going through? But then I looked at the other side of my life, and I realized even though it's been my worst year, it's been my best year of ministry. So it's been my worst year and my best year at the same time. Some of you are waiting for your season to change, but God is pulling your best out of your worst.